Welcome to BizJournal, the workspace your sales team uses to track every contact, visit, bid, and project in one place. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through how it fits together and what each area does. Let's get started. BizJournal is built around one simple flow. The directory holds your people and companies. The journal records every interaction with them: calls, visits, demos. When there's an opportunity, bidding tracks the quote through your pipeline. And when you win, it becomes a project you deliver and track to completion. Everything links back to the same contacts and organizations, so nothing lives in a silo. Getting in is straightforward. You sign in with your email and password, and if two-factor is switched on, you'll enter a short code. Once inside, the left menu lists the main areas, and each one opens with its own tabs across the top. What you can see is governed by your role. Permissions decide which pages and even which buttons appear, so different people get a view tailored to their job. And every list you meet can be refreshed on the spot or exported straight to Excel. This is the sign-in screen. You enter your email and password, and if two-factor is switched on, a short code. Once you're in, that left-hand menu is how you move between areas. The dashboard is where most people start their day. The Overview tab gives you the headline numbers across the whole system. My Tasks pulls together every open to-do assigned to you from events and from bids into a single prioritized list. The calendar shows your events and deadlines alongside personal reminders you set yourself. And dedicated tabs keep your bidding pipeline and active projects one click away. Here's the dashboard itself. The tiles along the top give you live counts. Active contacts, open bids, to-dos. Below, today's events sit on the left and your upcoming to-dos on the right, so your day is in front of you the moment you log in. The directory is your book of record for people and companies. You add and edit contacts here and search across all of them instantly. For each one, you can set a next contact date so follow-ups surface automatically and nobody quietly falls off your radar. Contact 360 pulls a single person's entire footprint, their events, their bids, their whole history, onto one screen. Alongside contacts, you keep organizations, the companies they belong to, and associates, which are your own team members. This is the contacts list. You can search across everyone instantly, see their status and location, and click any name to open Contact 360. That single screen with their whole history. The journal captures every interaction as an event. The timeline is a running record of everything that's happened. To log something new, you pick an event type: a sales call, a site visit, a product demo, a follow-up, and BizJournal drops in a ready-made checklist of to-dos for that kind of event. As you work it, you tick off tasks, add notes, attach files, and record expenses. You can even send SMS and email straight from an event, and the message is logged automatically. Here's the journal timeline. A running list of every event in date order, each tagged with its type and status. Open anyone to work through its checklist, add notes, and attach files. Bidding is where high opportunities become numbers. You build a bid with line items and a total amount tied to the contact and organization it's for. The pipeline view lets you drag bids through their stages, from open all the way to won or lost. And a win rate strip shows your close rate and why deals were lost. Each bid carries its own to-do list, so the next action to move a deal forward is always clear. This is the bidding list. Every quote shows its amount, due date, and a color-coded status. A single toggle switches the same data into the drag-and-drop pipeline view. Once you win, bidding hands off to project. A one bid becomes a project in a single step, carrying its details across. From there, you manage the work on a task board organized by status and owner, so everyone knows what they're responsible for. The Delivery tab tracks what's actually been delivered against what was quoted, and the History tab keeps a full audit trail of every status change along the way. Here's a project in detail. The work is laid out as tasks by status and owner, deliveries are tracked against what was quoted, and every status change is logged in the history. Two features tie the whole system together. The global search box reaches across every record type at once. Type a name or number and jump straight to it. The activity page gives you a merged feed of recent events and bids so you can see what's been happening. And when you need to report, each area has a rail of ready-made reports, plus an audit trail that records who did what and when. Everything exports to Excel. This is the activity page. A merged feed of your recent events and bids in one place so you can see what's been happening at a glance. The report rail and audit trail live right alongside it. Configuration is the admin's home base, usually set up once and then left alone. Here you define roles and their permissions, deciding to the button level what each role can see and do. You scope users to their territories and sites so people only work their own patch. You define event types and the default checklist that comes with each one, the very lists your team ticks off in the journal. And you tune project statuses and other system-wide options. And here's a piece of configuration. Event types. Each type carries a default checklist that becomes the to-dos your team ticks off, and it's matched to the channels that make sense for it. A few things worth knowing as you go. Every record gets a readable ID, like E2000-260001 for an event, so you can reference it in conversation or a report. Statuses are color-coded and consistent. So a stage means the same thing whether you're looking at a bid, a project, or an event. And event types are matched to the right channels, so a video conference offers a video link while an in-person visit asks for a location. And that's the whole picture. Directory, journal, bidding, and project working as one connected flow from first contact to delivered work. You can try the live demo yourself at the Skylight, BizJournal, and the complete online user manual is at theskylight.com/bizjournal_user manual. Thanks for watching, and welcome to BizJournal.